Hey guys, this is just going to be a cautionary video showing what happens when you relax too much in a clan war. So unfortunately for us, we were on the losing end of this type of thing. Just seemed kind of like an easy war. Unfortunately for us, they got one more, well actually we tied. Um, but they got like 1% more total destruction than us. But the tie was totally avoidable. We one-starred their Town Hall 10s and messed up on a couple 3-star attempts just because we were messing around. Well, just not paying full attention. Um, I'm sure you guys have wars like this, but hopefully you guys do a better job coping with that than we do. So I'm going to start off with JK's attack on this Town Hall 10 because we've been struggling with Town Hall 10s a little bit. But this just is an example of a good Town Hall 10 attack, a good solid 4 Golem, 2 P.E.K.K.A., couple Witches. So with this base, the golems will go to the middle without too much funneling but on your part, so you don't have to worry about that too much. So he drops his P.E.K.K.A.s, his 3 witches, only 1 P.E.K.K.A. actually, and his king and queen, all with a jump spell. And they all get into the core. Sometimes it's a little dangerous to focus so intensely on the middle, but he saves enough cleanup troops and spreads his initial golem attack wide enough to ensure the 50% also. Um, so very important, saving troops for the cleanup. Now I would have dropped a minion up here while the archer tower was distracted on the high HP troop. Looks like it's on the golem, but obviously he didn't need it. But it's very helpful to drop your cleanup troops while the defenses are being distracted. But I don't even know if he needs to clean up troops for this raid because still has his king going strong, a little bit of tanking. Maybe he does need just one minion. Yeah, it looks like he just drops one minion, and that's the 50%. I'll fast forward. Let's see if he got as much percent as he could because we did lose to percent damage here. Yeah, it looks like he lets it run out. Let's not watch that. That's not too interesting. Let's scroll all the way down. These bases were not good. It was just uh, Michael had a. Here you see I failed because the dragon stayed up. I didn't even notice. I was just kind of. It's a base that I 3-star all the time. I'll show you guys. This is just a normal internet base that I 3-star pretty frequently. But my queen went to the right and the dragon went to the left, and just kind of muscle memory, I had already deployed my hogs. So it was kind of the end of that raid. But let's look at Michael's. 98%. That was unfortunate. Couple of losses on our part, but I did end up getting this 3-star. This was a very, very weird base. And I forgot to bring a loon for this archer tower, or 2 loons, which made it a little more interesting towards the end, but not anything that would have changed the raid for anybody. But I just go in with 3 golems. I use the barbarians to tank for the wall breakers, even though I think if you drop the wall breakers that close to the wall, it doesn't matter, but I wanted to be better safe than sorry for that. The hole over here was, I should have broken like right here instead, but I recovered with some wizards. Try to take out that cannon so the golems didn't go weird on me. Then I just dropped 2 witches, king and queen, all through the top. I'm going to rage that pretty soon. A couple spring traps being triggered already, that's good for my hogs. Make sure the poison spell is on the dragon, and just getting more damage on that dragon as possible. And then pretty soon here I'm going to start the hog deployment, trying to utilize the distraction that my troops in the core are giving me for the hogs. And then I just drop the heal on this group of hogs right here because a giant bomb triggered. I don't think any giant bomb gets triggered over here, but it's just the hogs were honestly a sacrifice. The only thing that would have happened if they hadn't survived, I think, would have been I might have run out of time. But the hogs, in my mind, I didn't really need to drop heals on them or anything. But this was kind of a funny part about this base, was those double bombs. I was kind of surprised to see that. After I looked at it, it wasn't that surprising because the walls were super weird around it. But that guy must have been pretty happy to see my hogs get roasted like that. But I almost ran out of time for this raid because of that. But to no avail for the defender. His trap didn't work. But yeah, this wizard seems like it took forever to take out the Dark Elixir storage, but obviously not, because he gets the job done, and I think I had 5 seconds or something left. So let's take a look at Mike's attack. This is also a base that gets 3-starred really frequently, but a little bit different. So this is something for you guys to take a look at on this base. A lot of times there's a giant bomb spot, like right here, meaning that all this garbage is a little different. And then there's usually a loon drop, like 1-for-1 cannon up here, making giant bomb spots here. Normally not doubles. And normally what you end up is singles, single, single, and single. But on this variation, there aren't any of those spots, so you can almost assume that there's going to be doubles. So it's better to plan for doubles, and there not be doubles than assume there aren't doubles and there are. But on the other variation, I think it's just directly copied off of YouTube or whatever, and there's very rarely doubles. But if you see it kind of switched up, just try to plan for doubles. So Mike goes in with a nice 3 golem attack. No witches that I can see. Just dropping his king and queen in there. They end up tanking a little bit for the Teslas when he drops his hogs. Gets a poison spell on the dragon. And notice down here he saves 3 wizards to clean up, and that's very important. I cannot emphasize that enough. I've probably said that in every single one of my videos. Maybe even if it's not Clash related, I've said it. But being nice and patient on his heals, because there's no bomb spots. Healing by those Teslas, that's always a good idea. And that Barb King was getting in there too a little bit. And then he's just letting his kill squad work its way towards this air defense up here. And they might not make it there in time, but I know that was his intention because I helped him plan the raid. Looks like it'll be pretty close. He pops his queen's ability just so she gets to that air defense. And it's almost right before the other bomb triggers, but I don't think it would have mattered. But he ends the raid with quite a few hogs up. One unpopped golem, so that's kind of a bittersweet thing to see. It means, one, you wrecked the base, but on the other hand, you didn't really get the full use out of the golem. But either way, nice attack by Mike, and that'll wrap it up for the video. This just kind of shows you guys what happens when you take a relaxed war a little too relaxed. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to subscribe through the link to be entered in that competition. And yeah, keep on clashing.